you may have noticed that, you know, there's something different about my hair. Here, I'll just, is that better? Can you guys see that? Yeah. I've always wanted to dye my hair. I've always wanted to go blue, actually. That was my favorite color growing up. And my mom never let me dye my hair, ever. I never touched it, basically. But, you know, I finally had a bit of a gap in between, you know, interviewing for jobs, getting a job, and finishing and actually starting that job. So, it was about a 2-month gap, and so about 2 months ago, I went and I bleached some of my hair and I dyed it purple. So this is about 4 weeks since the last re-dye I did. And when I initially did it, I got a little carried away. I had never dyed my hair before, and I got a little excited, and I did my whole head this semi-permanent purple color. Like, literally my entire head was like that color. And it was hilarious to see how people viewed me, because, you know, I've always been really straight edge, straight lace. I was dressed, you know, like a 30-year-old, a businesswoman. So people, when I came in and I just kind of let it go and I just had wild hair and I dressed however I felt like, I loved it, and everyone kind of was shocked. You know, you got the whole, like, people who would, like, stop. Their eyes would go really wide and they'd just stare at you with their mouths open like they couldn't believe I did this to myself. And then you had the ones who were so excited that you did it, and they were literally bouncing off walls, just living vicariously through you. My roommate does that. She did my hair, and we have a friend who we did a pink mohawk on, and then we did my hair purple, and then she kept it kind of her normal brownie reddish color, and she's always wanted to dye her hair. So I think that she should, because it's temporary. If you don't like it, you can always just chop your hair off. I like my hair short. I'm growing it out just for, you know, the sake of having long hair, since I haven't had it in a while. But I don't know, do you guys like short hair or long hair? I'm kind of in that in-between stage, and I'm not sure how I feel about either one of them. You know, you decide to cut your hair short, and all of a sudden you love your long hair, and vice versa. You grow it out, and then you want short hair again. I don't know if I can ever be happy, but so this caused a surprising amount of family problems, actually, the purple hair. Like, a surprising amount. My mom and my family back home, when they saw the pictures on Facebook, actually, through my younger sister, I showed her, and she was all for it. She's got blonde hair, and she's always wanted to do the tips a different color, and she was all for it, and she brought it to my mom and was like, I want to do this to my hair. She was so excited, and my mom was just, oh my gosh, you know, have you ever done this, when you get your phone and you look and you see you've got like 20 text messages, 6 missed calls, and you know they're all from your mom? So I called her, and very interesting, the conversation kind of ended in a fight with, the final, I guess what I got out of it was that, no Christian man will ever want me if I have purple hair, and, you know, church will never accept me with my purple hair, and I don't think that's true. I mean, where I go to church, I'm actually friends with a guy he's blonde, and he's got dreads down to his waist, and he's got giant buckles and things in them, and string, and I know other people there who have, like, blonde, you know, the skunk tails, and others with blue hair. I mean, a church is just a group of people worshiping the same thing, whether or not that's, you know, Muslim people, Christian people. I really don't think that's an issue, and I told her that, but, you know, it was nice to be able to come back and be like, well, actually, everyone at my church thought it was awesome, so there. The plan is to go back to a brown color for my job. I emailed them. They said they had no policy in place for funky dyed hair, but as much as I love it, I don't think that it's the best choice for respectability. I'm doing research at a university, so I think just brown. And then I get to be a Don. I don't know what you guys call them, but they're like residence assistants, Dons, not the mafia type. They're the ones in charge of the first-year students when they live in residence at a university. So next fall, I get to be a Don, and I'm planning on going blue then. So I will be the blue-haired Don, and I'm so excited about it. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that the last 4 months have been good, and I hope that you watched my Haiti videos and got something out of the experience. And if you guys have any questions about the organization I went down with, prepping for any sort of a missions trip or a volunteer humanitarian trip to different countries, your vaccinations, what you should bring, what you shouldn't bring, please feel free to message me. I'd love to chat with you about your experiences or about my experiences, and I think that it's good the more we share, just so that we can get more out there. Well, thanks you guys for watching. I hope that I haven't bored you to death with this really long video, and have a nice day.